What's going on, guys? Welcome to Inside the Horseshoe. My name is Matt, and tomorrow is game day as the Indianapolis Colts take on the Jacksonville Jaguars in Indianapolis. Big divisional game, man. Big game tomorrow. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on the game. I'll share my keys to victory, and then at the end of the video, I will give you my prediction on who I believe will win the game. But before I do that, if you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack the like button. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Who wins this game and why? Let me know in the comments. And if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. Like I said, big divisional game, and I would honestly say for the Colts, this is a must-win game, in my opinion. You cannot leave Sunday losing this game. You need to take care of Jacksonville tomorrow. It's a must-win. The Colts have yet to win a divisional game this year, which is unacceptable, in my opinion. They should have at least one, okay? But yet, they're 0-2-1 in the division. This is a must-win. I just think it's going to be really difficult for the Colts to win this division if they don't win their last three divisional games. You got to beat Tennessee, you got to beat Jacksonville tomorrow, and then at the end of the season, you have to beat Houston. You just have to do so. So it's going to be tough. If they lose one of those games, I don't know if they're going to win the division. It's going to be really difficult. So I honestly think this is a must-win for the Colts. Let's go through some of the injuries, though. Let's go to Jacksonville first, and then I'll refresh you guys with the Colts injuries. So with Jacksonville, no one is ruled out. Everybody's questionable. So the big ones on this list, in my opinion, is Marvin Jones. He did not practice Wednesday or Thursday. He was limited Friday. To me, that's a coin toss on whether or not he's going to play. And I honestly think that's a pretty big loss for Jacksonville. And then Zay Jones has been limited all week. He's also questionable. I think he's going to play, but still, that is something to keep your eye on. Zay Jones is a pretty good receiver. You know, he can cause some issues. So, you know, we'll of course see if he's going to play on Sunday. Foley Fatkuzia. I butchered that last name really bad. I feel like John Travolta on the Oscars.
Please welcome the wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
That was horrible. But he's questionable, defensive end. Devon Hamilton is their nose tackle. He's questionable. And then Foy Olukun. Yeah, he's questionable too. He's an outside linebacker. Moving on to the Colts, the only two that were ruled out were Shaquille Leonard and Kwity Paye. The ones that are questionable is Jonathan Taylor, Julian Blackmon, and Nyheim Hines, as well as Tony Brown. I think every single one of the guys that are questionable will play. Julian Blackmon is the one I'm more iffy on because he went from a full participant on Thursday to being limited on Friday. So that does make me go, okay, he's probably 50-50. All right, so that being said, let's get into my keys to victory. And we're going to start with the offense here. I think we can all agree. The biggest issue with this Colts offense is the offensive line. That's been the biggest issue. They have been bad all year long. And that's something I don't think anybody thought was going to be the case. I think everybody thought that the Colts offensive line was going to be solid at worst. So the offensive line has to step up. They need to open up opportunities for the run game. They need to give Matt Ryan time to throw the football. They got to step up. Now, if I had to guess who the starting offensive line is going to be, I would say at left tackle, Bernhard Raimann, left guard, Quentin Nelson, center, Ryan Kelly. I will say Matt Pryor at right guard, and then Braden Smith at right tackle. I could see Matt Pryor and Braden Smith flip-flopping to where maybe instead of Braden Smith being a right tackle this week, he plays right guard again, and then Matt Pryor is right tackle. I could see that happening, but I do think a more realistic situation is going to be Matt Pryor at right guard and then Braden Smith at right tackle. That's what I think is going to be the case anyway. So the offensive line, they need to step up. They got to play good football. They got to let this offense do the things this offense is capable of doing. Run game, got to be a factor in this game. It's got to be impactful in a good way. Whether it's Jonathan Taylor carrying the football, Nyheim Hines, Deion Jackson if he plays, or Phillip Lindsay if he plays. This run game needs to be a factor in this game and do good things, because it's going to make Matt Ryan's job a lot easier if this run game can get cooking and get some good yards. Because if this run game can get good yards, you're not going to be in 3rd and long every single time. You're going to be in 3rd and short a lot of the time. And that's just going to make this offense more effective. So I really do want to see this run game be impactful in this game and be a major factor. It's going to be important. If the Colts win this game, it's got to be a factor. It's got to be impactful. It's got to do good things. So run game definitely needs to be a factor in this game. Matt Ryan, for the love of God, just take care of the football. Take care of the football. 7 interceptions this year. It's not good. And he's fumbled the ball, 11 times this year? That's inexcusable, okay? Now look, I get it. Not every fumble is on Matt Ryan. Not everyone is. However, there definitely are fumbles that you can put on Matt Ryan. Same with the interceptions. Some might not be 100% on Matt Ryan. You know, some of those interceptions were caused by just fantastic plays by the defenses they were going up against. But he had some really bad interceptions this year. At least 5 of them were really bad. So Matt Ryan's got to take care of the football and just take what the defense of Jacksonville gives you. Okay? Look, odds are you're going to be pressured quite a bit. Odds are. So just, I don't know, just take care of it. Throw it away. Don't fumble it. That's all I ask. So that's what I need Matt Ryan to do. And then Alec Pierce, continue to step up, man. Because if Alec Pierce continues to play the way he has been, I think that's going to open up opportunities for Michael Pittman. And once that happens, this passing offense is going to become a little more dangerous. So I do need to see Alec Pierce step up and have another big game like he has been the last few weeks. So now let's move on to the defense. Get pressure on Trevor Lawrence. Get pressure on Trevor Lawrence. Defensive line needs to be in the backfield a lot. Hit him. Force Trevor Lawrence to make bad throws. Make him make bad decisions. Okay? Just disrupt him. Make Trevor Lawrence's life terrible on Sunday, okay? I need them to be a menace, okay? So defensive line needs to step up and do good things. Secondary, just continue to do what you've been doing. Stephon Gilmore, unbelievable this year. He's been fantastic. He's made some great plays. I have confidence in the secondary. I really do. I think the secondary has stepped up and done some really good things. Kenny Moore's starting to play better, which is a positive and what I want to see personally. So I really do need to see the secondary continue to do the things that they've been doing. Now let's move on to special teams. Chase McLaughlin, just make every kick. Make them all. Continue to do what you did last week and make all your kicks. It's going to be very important. And then Matt Hawk, continue to pin the opposing team back inside the 15, inside the 20, or inside the 10. I want him to punt that ball very, very deep. That's what I want to see. So with that being said, let's get into my prediction on who I believe is going to win the game. Like I said, big game, massive game. Oddly enough, every time I pick the Colts to win, they either lose or tie. Every time I pick the Colts to lose, they win. I'm going to change it up. I think the Colts do beat Jacksonville this week. I think they're going to get the job done. I think this team realizes the position they're in right now. I would hope this team comes out with a little more urgency. I don't know if that's going to be the case, but I do think with the way this defense has played, they're going to give the offense a lot of opportunities to get points on the board, and I think the offense is going to have success this week. So give me the Colts winning this game. I'll go 27, which is a lot, but still, I'll go 27. Give me 27-20. Colts. I think they win 27-20. Should be a fun game. And that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate if you would click that subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon so you're notified when I upload a video or when I go live. If you like this video, smack the like button. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Who wins the game and why? Let me know in the comment. And if you have a Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter at @horseshoe_pod. There's a link in the description down below. So thank you very much for watching. I've been Matt, Bleed Blue, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like it, make sure you watch one of these other 2 videos. They're cool. Also, if you're new, please click the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. I greatly appreciate your support.